Colorado Rockies GM or franchise mode commentary here on MLB The Show 20, episode 2. So, defeat the Padres 4-0 with a complete game shutout from German Marquez. And so, here we are, game number 2. With the Padres, or against the Padres. It's going to be a 4-game series, and then we're off to Los Angeles. So what I plan on doing is, hold on, okay. I'm planning on trying to get to the end of May in this video. We're going to sim a few games at a time, do a few critical moments, likewise, and then, hopefully, so the good thing is this game's sim engine is much faster than NHL's, so hopefully we can just get some stuff done in this video. So without further ado, let's just sim a few games here. Kirby Yates trying to close us out. We end up losing. Close it out with Scott Oberg. We'll skip that too. Sim a few more games here. That'll take forever. So our home opener against the Colorado.
Hey there, baseball fans.
San Diego.
Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday.
Okay, that's music. All right. Presentation. Fast play, pitch only. Turn that off. Camera tips. Where is this thing? Audio, video. Commentary. Inside the show. Turn that off. Alright. So, let's just give you guys some look-arounds on the league here. We currently lead the NL West through 7 games. We've won 2 in a row. 4-3 in our division. So, it's a good start for the Colorado Rockies this year. Alright, so for those of you just joining us, I plan on getting through May in this video, and then saving the draft for the next video. Key moments, but, not too much. Just looking to balance it out here. So through 29 at-bats, Charlie Blackmon's really come to play this year. Hitting 43 with a 531 on base. Ben Zobrist is at the end of his career. So let's just get back to the sim here. No, that'll take too much. Drew Butera, 10-day IL. Gotta call up a catcher. Damn it. Alright, so 26 plus 8. That'd be 34. 39, 40. Damn it. Alright, so we gotta call up Don Nunez, because he's the only other catcher we have in our 40-man. And then Robago comes up to AAA. And then Rosen will go up to AA. So, was Drew Butera our starter? I don't think so. I mean, either way, Tony Walters is going to get all the starts. Hopefully that doesn't backfire on us, but I mean, he hit pretty kind of well last year. He has no power though. He's not really a hitter. He's kind of a defender, but he's rocking that head lettuce, so of course he's going to be our starter. So let's get back to the sim here, boys. Alright, get that demo crap out of my screen. I know my stuff. I've played franchise mode before. Against the Rangers, that'll take forever. Oh man, 7-1. Holy shit, this went 19 innings. How did we do? Pitching wise, with our shitty pitching staff. I'll show you guys the pitching here in a minute. Okay, so John Gray pitched well. Pazos pitched well. Estevez pitched well. Diaz. Brian Shaw, common. Scott Oberg. Ooh, Scott Oberg's been awful this year. So that'll fix that. 14. Alright, so we gotta edit the AA roster here. Send down a pitcher. So, Jose Mujica. Yeah. Jose Mujica. Goes down the single A, and we'll just give them a. We'll give them Levine. Alright, so. Daniel Murphy. We'll skip that. Drew Butera still on the injured list. We'll, Kirby Yates closing us out. No, we'll skip that too. I don't know who that is. Oh, pitcher, because it's 15-day injured list. Arenado with a hitting streak. Yeah, you know, we'll give it a shot. So as of right now, we're somehow leading the NL West, even though we have quite literally the worst pitching staff in the division. Oh, damn it.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Nolan Arenado came into this one riding a 12-game hitting streak, but that's in danger of ending if he can't pick up a base hit here. No balls and a strike to count.
What are you going to throw me here?
Down the third baseline.
Rolled that one over.
But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two.
My pitch. My pitch. That's
and 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Arenado's 0 for 3. As you guys can see from the bottom right scoreboard.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2.
There it is.
Arenado swings, and this one is crushed out to left field.
Hitting streak continues.
See you later.
So,
stepping in for the
third base here.
Tommy Edman. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Good pitch.
Edman.
A bouncer to the left side. Arenado has.
And R2.
On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game.
So John Gant.
Striding in for the Rockies,
John
Nolan
Gant
Arenado. His career numbers
pitch.
against this pitcher. He's 2 for 3. Fastball right back to the mound.
Come on,
And he'll flip it on to first, and with it, that ends the
We're going
inning.
the extras. And we win.
Did some damage offensively in
So I
this
think
one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Give up 2 hits.
Multi-hit game, and
one.
one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's
We
work
win in
for
10
any
innings.
hitter.
And Nolan Arenado continued his hitting streak. 9-7 Rockies, which is a very Coors Field-like game. Excuse me, guys. I'm going to have a sip of my coffee here. Ah, man, that's good stuff. Alright, so here our go-to rotation is fixed. Marquez against Martinez. No, we'll skip this one. Whew. Toglia. Alright, who the hell's Toglia? First baseman. Aw, that was the guy we gave him. Alright, so we gotta give him someone new. Down in A-ball. Perez can't play first. Yeah, you know what? We'll give him Perez. He's got at least a little bit of upside. Alright, so San Francisco for 3 games. Murphy has a 19-game hitting streak. You know, we'll sim through this weekend. So we gotta salvage the series against San Francisco, who stinks this year. Well, we've lost the first 2 games in Milwaukee, and then we managed to rebound. Tim Collins. We get the White Sox here in Denver. Draft day is in 36 days. So let's give you guys some look at the prospects so far. Sort by ETA here. So this starter, Victor Mateo, looks fucking great. A couple 75s here. Ooh, Bobby Barisi is going to be the move. I like this guy. He's a pull hitter. Although he does go oppo a little bit. Doesn't really go center. Low injury risk. Or Morales. Morales would really help. Ruiz would be awesome too, because we have no bullpen. Jensen, starting to get into the later ETAs there. Should we get some prospects? Nothing's really changed since opening day. Marte. Okay. Logan Davidson, Luis Robert. I'll show you guys player stats for us at the end of the month before the Philly game. So against the White Sox, win 7-5, and we lose 5-3. Tim Collins is back for AA, and I'll show you guys. Matt Dennis pitched really well in AAA. Nelson Gonzalez pitched well in AA. Tyler Nevin hit .302 in AAA. Vance Vizcaino tore it up in AA, hit .348. And Julian Fernandez had a 5.63 ERA in 8 innings of work in AA. Let's show you guys our player stats over here. There we go. So, let's start by batting average here. So Charlie Blackmon is hitting .373 with a .427 on base. 3 home runs, so the power's not really there, but he's hitting all right. He's locked up for another 3 years after this year. So, yeah. Josh Fuentes is on fire, too. He's hitting .353 with a .395 on base. He's a bench bat. But if he keeps hitting like that, he's going to be a full-time player. Nolan Arenado's hitting .350, 5 home runs, 11 RBIs, 10 walks, 25 strikeouts, 406 on base. It's been really good so far. Murphy's hitting .318, Butera's hitting .286, but he's on the injured list for the next month. And I think he's probably going to retire. He's also a terrible fielder. Let's see what else we got here. Ryan McMahon's hitting... Oh, by the way, that Drew Butera has played 4 games. So that's... You can take those stats with a grain of salt. Ryan McMahon's hitting .278, 4 walks, 6 strikeouts. I'm really impressed with that. Ian Desmond's hitting .273. I'm impressed with that also, although he's dropping overall like a fly, so hopefully we can find a way to dump him after this year. Raimel Tapia's hitting .269 and 26 at-bats, .367 on base. Tony Walters is hitting .267 with a .407 on base. That's fantastic. 20 walks, 19 strikeouts. I'm really impressed with those numbers. David Dahl's hitting .262. Hampson hitting .261. Ben Zobrist is done. Let's put it this way. He's finished. He's hitting .250. Dom Nunez is also hitting .250, but that's 8 at-bats. Jonathan Daza's hitting .241 through 83 at-bats. And Trevor Story's been awful through 122 at-bats, hitting .230. Pitchers now. Let's sort by ERA. Carlos Estevez through 21 2/3 has a .208. Wade Davis has pitched pretty good in 10 1/3, although he's got a .165 whip. That's 6 walks, 6 strikeouts. Let's put it bluntly, that's awful. Pretty terrible. Chichi Gonzalez has a .261. Sensatella has a .351. And then it just gets even worse from there. Jairo Diaz has a .412, same as Brandon Shock. Harold Freeland has a .498. John Gray has a .508. Oberg has a .523. Hopefully he can work that out. James Pazos has a .540. Jeff Hoffman has a .584. Yeah, it's going to be our offense will easily carry us. And then Herman Marquez has a .628, which is disastrous. And honestly, borderline minor league numbers. And I think he's got an extension. Yikes. Our AAA numbers. Anybody sticking out here? That's 8 innings. Peter Lambert's pitched amazing for our AAA team. He's got to keep growing. He'll be ready here. looking at the way the year's going, he'll be ready by. He'll probably be up in the second half. Then there's a bunch of disastrous minor league numbers. Anything stuck out here for batting average? Sam Hilliard is hitting 450 through 20 at-bats. Brandon Rogers hitting 344 through 32 at-bats. He's just got to keep growing. He'll be ready. He'll be ready soon. Anything else? Tyler Nevin hitting 302. Colton Walker is only hitting 340. Or 240 with a 340. Or with a 301 on base. So, yeah. So there's our minor league numbers. Look around the league. League leaders, Christian Yelich is leading the league in batting average with a 374. Batting average, 10 home runs. Charlie Blackmon, and then Chris Bryant with David Peralta and Nick Ahmed somehow. It's terrible. Home runs, Christian Yelich, Javi Baez, and Chris Bryant. RBI, Castellanos, Eugenio Suarez, Yelich, and then in wins, Soroka, Wade Miley, and Walker Buehler. In the AL, batting average, Rendon first, Altuve second, Yoan Moncada third. And homers, Anthony Rendon with 14 leads them all. Matt Olson is second with 10. Lindor is third, tied for third with 9. And then Austin Meadows also tied. Moncada and Lindor are tied for the AL lead in RBIs. Matt Olson's third, same with Rendon. And then... Huh. Oh, God. Sorry. Alright. Yeah, so that's that. So let's get back to the sim here, guys. So we got a 3-game set against Philly, and then a 3-game set against Detroit. Matthew Boyd's been awful this year. How's standings looking? Dodgers lead us by 1.5. Arizona's a game behind us for second, or Arizona's in third, a game behind us. San Francisco's in fourth, 6.5 back, and the Padres are in last, 10.5 back. Milwaukee leads the NL Central, and Washington leads the NL East, but Miami somehow in second place in that division. That'll change as the season goes on. And then in the East, no surprise, the Yankees lead the AL East. Indians lead the AL Central, and Houston leads the AL West, as they seemingly always do. So back to the sim here, guys. Mike Gerber from the AAA team, just utilize that dude. We blew out Philly 11-4. Yeah, we'll skip that. He obviously ended up not hitting them. We lost to Philly 2-0 there. John Gray, we lose again. Detroit, we lose 6-2. And then, you know what? We'll try to get a save here with Oberg. If this game ends up going in the extras, we'll just sim it. But let's see if we can get a save here, guys. Scott Oberg, I believe there's one out. We're now in third place because we've lost 3 in a row, and Arizona's a decent team.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Colorado Rockies are looking to wrap this thing up, but with a 1-run lead and the middle of the order due up, this thing is by no means over. A 1 pitch on its way. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Another slider here.
2 balls and a strike for the Tigers' first baseman.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
He's falling behind now, 3-1.
Fastball away.
Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. He's got it. To second for 1.
Got it.
Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over. 3-2.
You know, it's the one time where you can totally miss your relief angle. And if Miguel Cabrera had 6 speed like Yasmani Grandal, he would have beat that out easily. Unfortunately, instead, it's another win for your Colorado Rockies, snapping that cold streak. And then I'll skip that. And we lose again. Surprise, surprise. Lost 2 straight to Cincinnati here. Sims, we'll skip that. We win. Surprise. Raziel Iglesias, we'll skip that. David Dahl got hurt. Damn it. Trevor Story got hurt too. David Dahl's back, so we got to reset our lineup here, guys. Garrett Hampson will come out. Dahl's kind of struggled this year, but at least he takes walks. Yeah, I did all play tonight. How's he doing morale-wise? Yeah, of course. Ooh, could make Ramel Tapia. Alright, Ian Desmond. Unfortunately, we're 2-hole hitter. Alright, so now we just need Trevor Story to get healthy. We are currently 2 games above 500, though. We beat San Francisco. Castellini got hurt. Close it out with Oberg. Nah, we'll skip that one. We won again, then. And then now we got Story back, so let's just change up lineups. Story will replace Desmond and Hampson. So Trevor Story's really struggled this year, but we still believe in him. He's a 90 overall. He had 294 last year. Strikeouts are down right now. We are paying him $13.8 million for the next 2 years. So hopefully he turns this around a little bit. It's just a down year for him. It's a down year for the team. So let's get back to the sim here. You know what? Yeah. Well, let's finish off a shutout with Kyle Freeland. Here in the top of the 9th, we have a 4-run lead. Kyle Freeland struck out 7, only walked 1. He's given up 5 hits, 100 punts at the dish. We're 23-19. San Francisco is 16-1.
We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Kyle Freeland still on the mound to start this 9th inning. He's got a shutout working to this point, so we'll see if he can finish this thing off. No balls and 1 strike.
Awesome.
Here comes the 0-1.
Working on finishing off the shutout here with Kyle Freeland. Top of the 9th.
And he should be okay to go the distance here. He's just now about to hit 100 pitches for the ball game.
Yeah, it's go time, Matty V. He's got a chance to close this one out. He knows the bullpen's rested and ready to go. He's got a smile on his face out there.
Oh, D-Roll, this is what every manager loves. One day where you cannot have to empty out everybody in that bullpen. Going into the 9th inning in today's game with your starting pitcher, you can't ask for more than he's given them up to this point.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Too soon.
1-1 the count.
I think I had the one foul.
From the stretch.
Come on, Freeland. Strike 2.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. This is line to left. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Pence rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
I want the bullpen good. How's Oberg doing?
The third base.
Wade Davis is really imploded. Estevez worked. We might have the Estevez here. But I believe in...
Now time is called. This might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. This ball's hit in the air down the right side
right
and out of play. 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Upset with the 0-1. Slap hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
I wanted to play that safe there.
And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
The bat, number 45.
Scott Oberg comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
So let's just get some, more pitches in with Oberg.
Number 45.
Get a little use that release angle there. So for those of you who are not familiar with this game, pitching wise on meter, it's really important to hit the yellow bar. There we go. Because then that'll mean you have a perfect pitch. And alright, so that's pretty much the last warm-up pitch I need. Let's get this thing back.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Count is 1-2 now.
Slow down. Slider.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford.
Give me that call.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
There's a double play, baby.
Second for one. And an offline throw, but a good tag this time to get his man anyway.
All right, Buster Posey. Last chance for the
now
Giants.
for San Francisco. Buster Posey, lifetime versus this pitcher. He's seen him well, 6 for 11.